So modding Spellmasons in 2024 is a little bit more powerful now. We've got the core game engine available on GitHub as well as the mods repository. So if you want to test your mod in multiplayer, you're going to also want to clone the core game engine. So let me show you how to do that. So we've got the Spellmasons Mods repository right here, and I'm going to modify Undead Blade. And so let's say that the damage is only going to be 1 instead of 60. So to build it, as usual, I do npm run build. Okay, and now I go into the Spellmasons Mods folder, and I need to copy the file of my mod and the build directory. So I'm going to Control-C copy that, and then I'm going to go to my Spellmasons folder. Now this is just the working title is Golems, so this will be Spellmasons for you, and then I go into public Spellmasons Mods and I replace those files. Now I go to the Spellmasons core game repository. I'm going to do npm start to start a copy of the game at localhost 3000. And then to run a server, I'm going to do npm run headless. And headless just means that it's not rendering anything. It's a server. So with both of those running, this is going to take a second to compile. Okay, so now both of those are running. I'm going to open up Chrome, go to localhost 3000, multiplayer, localhost 8080. This is a special button that appears when you're in development mode. It just is a shortcut to connect to the default port of the server. I'm going to make a test game. Let's check out mods, make sure Undead Blade is enabled, and then I'm going to ready up. So now I'm in the game. Now there is a new power bar. So if you hold Control and press space, it opens up this power bar, and then you can type in something like Undead Blade and give card right here. Okay, so we need a summoned unit. So let's say also give card golem. Let's open up a new tab in a different browser so I can connect as another player. Okay, so now we're going to verify that the change actually took place, and it says Undead Blade deals 1 to summoned units, and we're going to cast it, and look at that. He's only taken 1 damage on both. So once again, what you do in the mods is you do npm run build. As usual, you copy the files from Spellmasons Mods, your mod folder and the build folder, into the Spellmasons repository. And that way, when you run npm run start, the game will have the mod, and when you do npm run headless, your local server will also have the mod. Huge thanks to everybody who's been making mods and playing around with the game. I'm truly blown away by the amount of creativity and awesome mods that have come out of the community.